Hey guys, Moss50 here, coming in a couple really fucking late game reviews, as I'm finally reviewing Assassin's Creed 4, and in a little while I shall be reviewing another game, which you'll find out what that is in a little while. But yeah, so I completed this about a week ago. It's just I've been so busy I haven't had time to really talk about it, and yeah, so let's get into it, because the main reason I wanted to complete this was because I wanted to do it before I could make my Game of the Year list, and I might be making my Games of the Year list pretty damn soon because of this. I don't know. I might want to try and, complete or at least play Bioshock Infinite and maybe Sniper Ghost Warrior 2 before I, actually sit down and make that video. But I don't know. We'll just see what happens. Anywho, so Assassin's Creed 4. Now, first of all, let's start with the gameplay. For the most part, the gameplay is really solid, really good. Standard Assassin's Creed style gameplay. And I mean, even the ship mechanics this time were improved, because I was one of the few people that fucking hated the ship missions in Assassin's Creed 3. I just thought they ruined the game, and well, they helped ruin the game. The game was, as a whole, was extremely fucking disappointing, but they did not help get the game any better, in my opinion. They did not help make the game any better, in my opinion. They're horrible, and they had nothing to do with what Assassin's Creed is about. This time round, they still have nothing to do with what the actual, style of Assassin's Creed is fucking about, which still annoys me. But at the same time, the controls were done a lot better, and it was actually a lot more enjoyable. That being said, right towards the end, the game started losing my interest, because this was going to get a really high score in this category originally. But there were a few things in the game that brought it down significantly. The first thing that brought it down was those fucking annoying ass eavesdropping and tailing missions, which were more common in this and Assassin's Creed 3 than any of the other Assassin's Creed games that I played. Even Assassin's Creed 1, it wasn't as common. And that was pretty much all you'd done in Assassin's Creed 1, so yeah. So it's still a hell of a lot of those pieces of shit missions. And right towards the end, guys, this is not really a spoiler. Some may consider it a spoiler. I'm not going to give you the context of why this situation happens, but I'll just tell you the situation and why it pissed me off. Right towards the end of the game, I think it's the last mission actually, but you have to basically sell your ship into this area to start the mission, right? However, there's a fort on one corner. Next to that fort, you got a ship. I mean, a man of war fucking ship that is like some big motherfucker that takes so much hits to destroy. On one, right next to the fort, right? The other side of that ship, there's another fucking man of war ship which takes fucking ages to destroy and is a bitch to kill. Yet you cannot start the mission until until you've either killed those motherfuckers and the fort, or you avoided them somehow. And I couldn't do it. In the end, I had to cheat. I just couldn't do it. I got so pissed off. In the end, what I done was I went to the closest fast travel point, jumped off the ship, swam for about 10 fucking minutes straight, and swam right between the ships, underwater, swam underwater beneath the two, and sneaked into the mission area. So I had to cheat to get past that part because it is so fucking retarded, I mean, the thing that pissed me off was it wasn't part of the mission. The ships blocking the mission were not part of the mission. They were blocking you from actually playing the mission. That's fucked up. That dropped the point for this game so fucking much, because this game was going to be like a 9 out of 10, then it's going to be an 8.5 out of 10 because of the, tailing missions. But because of that, the gameplay on this game is dropping by 7. That took away an entire point. That one retarded section that I came across. Okay, so that's the gameplay. The storyline is, yeah, it's okay. It's nowhere near the best. It's nowhere near Assassin's Creed 2 or Revelation style storyline. it's about as interesting as Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which is not very, it's better than Assassin's Creed 3, but yeah, it's nowhere near Assassin's Creed 2 Revelation style. So yeah. The characters are better than Assassin's Creed 3, I'll give it that much. Edward Kenway is a much more interesting character than what's his name? Connor Kenway in Assassin's Creed 3. He's a lot more interesting. He's not as interesting as Ezio or Altair, in my opinion. A lot of people don't like Altair, but I did. I thought he's like, the stone cold face, dedicated to the mission assassin. Ezio was more the Joker guy and the relatable guy. Connor was just some boring motherfucker. Edward Kenway was like, he's a mix between Connor and Ezio, is what I found. Like, they're trying to balance out, the whole relatable aspect to him and the whole serious, I want to get this mission done because I'm a war motherfucker situation. So, characters were a mixed bag. There is mainly really one character. Oh yeah, there was also one character, which may be a slight spoiler this, but there's one character who you come across pretty early in the game, and it's this guy, and he's got this weird ass accent. When I was playing the game, I was actually like, "This a guy or a girl?" I just could not understand it. Then there's meant to be this massive twist when the guy turns out to be a girl, and I was like, no shit, I would have been surprised if he wasn't a girl. So yeah, that was another thing that was a bit that didn't quite work with the characters. So yeah, wait, I didn't rate the story, did I? The storyline's probably about 5 out of 10. The characters, I guess, I'd say about 7 as well as the gameplay. And I think that's everything, is it? I guess I could talk about the graphics. The graphics are a lot better than Assassin's Creed 3. For its time, I think Assassin's Creed 2 was a lot more impressive graphically than Assassin's Creed 4 is now for its time, I mean. But, graphics ain't everything. And, yeah. I mean, graphics are probably the best part of the game. They're probably about an 8 out of 10. And overall, guys, I really thought it was going to be on my Game of the Year list. Will it still be? Maybe. I'll say that. It might be, it might not. But I had a real good feeling that it was going to be pretty high on my Game of the Year list. Towards the start. And now I'm not so sure. I mean, it was starting off great, but now it just dropped in quality so much. So I think overall I'll give this game, I'm going to be generous with it, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. But I was going to give it so much lower. But I mean, I was going to give it so much higher if it didn't have those fuck-ups that I mentioned. But yeah, it's enjoyable. It's nowhere near Assassin's Creed 2 or Revelations quality, but it's better than 3. And it's better than Brotherhood, I'd say. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, so that's a quick review of Assassin's Creed 4, finally. My next game review will be coming up straight after this, and then, yeah, I might have another film review tomorrow morning, hopefully. So, yeah, it's Master 50 signing out.